Hello everyone, how are you today? It's Kay. So this is the 18th of November in 2021 and this is on Thursday. So let's get started. I hope you're having a great day today. So let me get ready quickly and start the session right now. So as far as I see charts today, looks like today is retracing and ranging overall. So no trades for myself, but let's check some charts together and create some scenario to tomorrow or next week. That will be the topic for today. So let me squeeze my face and start the session right now. And before starting here, just a quick disclaimer. This information today is basically based on my own understanding and experience. So when you take trades, please do at your own risk. And also, since this is a live stream, if you can please follow the rules and guidelines, that will be great, because after all, we're all here to learn. So I do see many new members recently on my YouTube channel. So let me briefly introduce myself. And my name is K, just like a letter K. My name is K, as it states here. And I am a full-time Japanese Forex trader who is living in Dubai from this July. Before I was in Japan, but I have fully moved to Dubai since this July. And this channel, YouTube channel, is all about using Ichimoku to spot trends and reversals and to improve your trades. And the goal for this YouTube channel is to help you become a non-losing trader. So hopefully you enjoyed today's live session and stay gold, everyone. All right, so let me briefly say hi to everyone quickly. All right, Alex, Archback, Adi, and Kishore, EURCAD, Sarah, Minoru, and Joe, James. All right, Yokobe-san, good to see you too. And Newbie, Monron, and Alex, David, Aman, Rongwat, and Vigilo, Yumit, and Root, Meet M, and Joib, and Lee, Purity, and Lawrence, Asif, all right, Ash, Arcadis, and Jalash, and William, Dan, and Hussein. Thank you for joining, everyone. Great to see you here today. So let me switch the screen to the trading view and start look at some charts. So let's see. So I have screened all the pairs before I do the live stream, and it looks like it's been retracing in the daily chart. So in this kind of case, what I usually do is I first look at the currency strength chart and see which currency is strong and which currency is weak. So here is the strength chart. You can simply type currency strength chart and you can find this website, or you can click on the below description and access this website. This is free website and my favorite to capture which currency is strong and weak. So today the pink one is strong and pink one is NZD. So looks like New Zealand is strong today. Hold on, let me reload quickly. Like this. This website is kind of slow, so let me refresh the page. All right, so we just saw that the New Zealand is strong. Yeah, so today New Zealand is strong, but it's getting weaker now. So looks like New Zealand pairs are retracing right now. And all the other pairs are below here. Today, the JPY is the weakest, and also AUD was strongest. But right now, AUD became bearish, and the Euro is the strongest one besides NZD, and JPY is weak, and the USD is now getting stronger. But overall, it's range. Overall, it's flat in the currency strength chart. So we don't see any trending pairs most likely today. And after check this, since all the pairs are ranging, I also check the news and see if there's a big news coming up today. So here is the economic calendar, and today is the 18th, and we found no big news for the rest of the day today. So with that being said, most likely today it's ranging, retracing. So in this kind of situation, I will basically stay away from the market and do some other things. But since we are on the live stream, let's look into some charts and see lower time frames, and perhaps we might be able to capture some nice trading edges. So let's see. So let's go down to the forward chart. So I first look at the daily chart, scan daily chart, and if I see no pairs trending, then I go down to the forward chart and basically do the same. I use Ichimoku in Kohyo to see which market is trending, which market is ranging. So simply I look at the Kumo, Senko span A, B angle, and Kijun Sen angle for the basic directions. So Euro USD is now flat Kumo, flat Kijun Sen, and the market retracing back to Kijun Sen. So this one is not a good time to sell. So let's go to the next one. Euro AUD is also within the Kumo now, so at a glance I stay away. And the Euro Pound is retracing backwards today also. It reached the previous low support level at 0.8396, but now it's retracing backwards. However, the Kumo's downtrending still, the Senko span. So when I see Kumo, to capture direction, I look at the Senko span B is upper part of the Kumo when it's bearish, and the Senko span A is the lower part of the Kumo when it's bearish. And simply I look at the angle of Senko span A and B. And in this case, Senko span A angle is bearish, and this is the bearish Kumo. And after the Kumo twist, it has been trending down nicely, and it's gaining thickness. So the Kumo is getting thicker and thicker. So that shows that market is bearish in the long term, stably. And also I look at the Kijun Sen. The Kijun Sen is a green line over here on my chart cutter setting. And Kijun Sen shows the midterm market direction and momentum. So Kijun Sen is pointing down, so that means this is bearish also in the midterm. And also what I look at is the Chikou span. Chikou span needs to be below the candles, and it is below the candles. This is now bearish. So although we see retracement today, overall it's bearish. So I expect the market go down in the long term. But right now it's retracing backwards, and there is no sign of a bearish in the wave yet. I would basically stay away. But since it's downtrending, I will just mark this one on TradingView and just come back to chart maybe a couple of hours later and see if it goes down or not. But it looks like right now it's just going up in the short term. So basically I stay away. But this is how I identify which market and which time frame is trending and ranging. So yeah, so in this case, it might retrace all the way back to Kijun Sen. So I guess I just stay away now. Or you can also take the Fibonacci level, just cancel Ichimoku, and if you use the Fibonacci level from high to low, like this, the market could retrace back to either one of these levels. So I do use Ichimoku in higher time frames, but when it comes to looking for the exact selling edge, I don't use Ichimoku in higher time frame. I use Ichimoku in higher time frame just to see the bigger picture, but it doesn't confirm me to trade on that one. I always look at the 5-minute chart or the 15-minute time frame to capture exact entry edge. But since market's fractal, you can use any tools, any indicators on any time frames. But you have to know which time frame you see overall market and which time frame you use to capture the trading edge. So yeah, I will just cancel Ichimoku for now, cancel the Fibonacci levels for now and switch back the Ichimoku. So yeah, so it's retracing backwards now. So I basically stay away a couple of hours. So let's move on to the next one, Euro JPY. So Euro JPY is also bearish. You can see that the Kumo has been downtrending and the single span B is flat right now, but single span A is down. And also Kijun Sen is pointing down. So this is nice bearish market. And Chikou span below the candles too. So we can follow the downtrend. And as I draw the horizontal line here on a 129.62, the market may bounce and goes backwards in this way because there was a previous support. So support might become resistance and it could go down this way. So I will mark this one, Euro JPY, and see if the market bounces. But right now, this is still bullish in the very short term. So I won't look for the sell chance in the lower time frames yet. And also you can draw the descending trend line like this way and see if the market will bounce at this level too. So, but if you look at the mid time frame like 1 hour chart, it's flat right now, retracing back to Kumo. So this is not a good timing to sell. So I would in this case wait until the 1 hour Kumo points down. Kijun Sen pointing down, so it's good, but Kumo needs to point down and Chikou span needs to be below the candles to sell. So most likely Chikou span will touch the candles in about 2 hours and I won't look for the sell chance. If the Chikou span touches, then Kumo breakout can happen and in 1 hour it could turn bullish and in a forward chart it could reach back to the Kijun Sen. So this is not a good ideal selling edge. We have to confirm the market goes down this way from here and then place a sell. Otherwise, you might get stopped out all the time. So Euro JPY, I will just mark this one. And let me quickly look at some other markets. Euro CAD is now flat ranging, retracing. Euro Swiss franc is also flat Kumo Kijun Sen, so I won't touch this one either. And USD JPY is now flat Kumo Kijun Sen, so it's not a good timing to trade right now. And also there was a previous resistance level here at this point. So the market might bounce, reject it, and continue to go down this way. So we better stay away. And the USD CAD is about to break the resistance level now. So once it breaks, I would look for the buy chance. So this one I mark because it might happen anytime soon. But now Kijun Sen is flat. So once again, Kijun Sen is the green one. The green Kijun Sen is now flat. And the Senko span B is flat. And Senko span A is also flat. So the market might retrace back to Tenkan Sen or Kijun Sen in this case. So it is up and bullish in wave. But when you see this flatness in the markets, then there is a potential retracement. So that's why we better wait for the breakout of the resistance at 1.2623 and look for buy chance afterwards. If it retraces backwards, then simply stay away. It's a scenario. So, like this, before you trade, before you take a buy or sell, you better create your scenario in your head. When you're looking for the buy chance, you tend to see only buying edge and you only expect the market to go up. But it's also important to keep in mind the other scenario. Like if the market goes against you, then what would you do? Is also needs to be considered before you take trades, so that you can psychologically prepare for this changing market like every day. So yeah, USD CAD If it breaks, then I will come back to chart. So I will put the alert like at this level, and I will come back afterwards when the alert triggers like this way. So let's see. USD Swiss run is retraced back to Kijun Sen, and now Kumo flat, Kijun Sen flat. So I stay away. Pound dollar is also into the Kumo now, so at a glance I stay away. And Pound JPY in the forward chart also in the Kumo now, so simply I stay away in this case. And Pound CAD is also, it's bullish right now. It went all the way up, but after this descending trend line breakout, it just went all the way up, but now retracing backwards. So I would stay away until the Kumo up and Kijun Sen up in this market. And Pound AUD also retracing backwards, so simply stay away. Pound Swiss franc is, this one is up right now. The Pound Swiss franc also looks good. If you can also check this chart in your platform, Pound Swiss franc, it is bullish. So because the Kumo's up, Senko span A is up, and the Kijun Sen is also up. So before the market touches Kijun Sen, it might push back and goes up this way. So we can come back to this chart, and also you can draw the horizontal line over here, and this line could be the bounce at the previous resistance level. So it may bounce and goes up. So if it bounces and goes up, then I will look to buy. But if it breaks, then simply I stay away. And until I see this bounce confirmation, I have to wait and see if the market really bounces here. So that's Pound Swiss franc. And let's see. AUD USD is now bearish continuously, but the Kumo flat, Kijun Sen flat, so it might retrace backwards to Kijun Sen. So this one will also, I wait for the breakout of the previous support level 0.7251, and until then I stay away. So I will put the alert here, slightly below the level, and once it triggers, then I will come back this chart. And the next one is AUD-CAD. So this one is in the P wave right now in the forward chart. The lower highs and higher lows, this is in the P wave. So we simply wait until the market breaks either direction. So we can capture this P wave like this and see if the market breaks either direction. And to see which way the market breaks, you can find a clue in the higher time frame. So let's look at the daily chart. In the daily chart, looks like this is also in the P wave or descending P wave, and now in the forward chart is smaller P wave here. But since this is descending P wave, we can see that there are more sellers and buyers in the market. The highs are getting lower and lows are at the same level. So that the market most likely breaks it and retraces backwards and goes down this way and breaks eventually like this way. So this type of P wave, like descending P wave, ascending P wave, can be found on AUD pairs since last year. I have been so many patterns, P wave and breakout on AUD pairs, and I used to get nice pips last year and also this year too. So when I see this, this is a great setup. So, but right now it's ranging in the middle time, in the higher time frames. So simply we better stay away. But this one's nice. It could break the P wave bearish, and it could also break the support. This arrow shows like this way. So with that in mind, we monitor the chart. But if the market breaks upwards in this way, then you better stay away, because it may trace back to this trend line, but along the way it could be spiky like this. You might see many wicks pointing up and downwards, and it could be very spiky in the range. So if it breaks upwards, then I stay away. But if it breaks downwards, then I will look for the sell chance. So that will be the scenario for AUDC ADPR. So yeah, since we see many ranging retracing pairs right now, we only create scenario without trading anything and just monitor until we see a nice setup. So the next one is Aud Jpy. In the forward chart, it's flat right now, Kumo flat, Kijun Sen, Tenkan Sen, dead cross, and Chikou span is about to break. So if the market continuously go down this way, then you will see the clear Chikou span breakout. And once the Kumo breakout happens, and also previous resistance, the market could retrace backwards all the way, like this way. So to me, this is bearish at the moment, but I will come back to the chart after the market breaks the Kumo Senko span B level here, which is 82.08 level. Senko span B and resistance are overlapping, so once it breaks, the market could be bearish afterwards. So it may happen this week or next week, so we'll see. We just monitor the chart until it happens. And let's see, the next one is AUDC's run. At a glance, the market is ranging, the market is within the Kumo now, so I stay away. And the CAD JPY is also bearish, or range I would say. We had the Tenkan Sen, Kijun Sen dead cross, and the Chikou span breakout. So same as AUD JPY, the market is dropping down to the Kumo now, so I stay away in this case. So I received the questions like when you see Tenkan Sen, Kijun Sen dead cross and Chikou span breakout, can I sell? And my answer is yes, you can. But when you see the market going into the Kumo, usually it gets very spiky, very volatile in the lower time frames. So make sure you have wide stop loss. In this case, if you want to sell right now, or if you want to sell at the breakout of the support level 90.43, then you want to put the stop loss above the previous high here in the forward chart around this area, and you can have the wide stop loss and expect the market breaks a Kumo bearish. But once the market comes backwards and goes above the Kumo, then you better exit over there. So, but the chance for this scenario is 50-50. So usually when the chance is 50-50, then I stay away. I prefer to stay away because we are not sure which way it's going, and also it may take a bit more time for the market to break the Kumo bearish. It may take a week or 2 weeks or a month or so, depending on the situation. So instead of looking for the sell chance or taking the sell right now, I prefer to stay away, because even if you sell right now, your profit won't extend so much, and I think that it's not really time efficient. So simply I stay away in this case. And the next one is CAD Swiss-franc. The market is within the Kumo now, so simply I stay away. And the Swiss-franc JPY, it also, there was a Tenkan Sen, Kijun Sen dead cross, and Chikou span breakout and Kumo breakout could happen, just like AUD Swiss-franc, so I will simply stay away. So yeah, looks like markets are ranging, retracing, but these are the scenario for myself, and with that in mind, I monitor chart. I mean, I don't monitor chart every hour, but most likely I stay away for the next couple of hours, or maybe I will stay away from tomorrow and simply come back. So let's see, tomorrow, what kind of news we have? Tomorrow, Friday, the 19th, we have Euro, ECB's President Lagarde speech, and also retail sales report in Canada, and also another speech in the Euro. So Euro and Canada can move tomorrow. So with that in mind, if you see chart again, so Euro pound and Euro JPY can break the support levels after the ECB news tomorrow. And also Canada, we have this USD CAD. It may break the Kumo uppers tomorrow. So yeah, we'll see if it happens or not after the news. So like with this in mind, we monitor chart. All right, so yeah, so let me come back to some comments now and try to do some free discussion after my analysis. So thank you for joining everyone once again. So if you liked today's live stream, please press the like button before you leave. That would be great. Meet M says, how long did it take you to become a full-time trader? It took me to become a profitable trader. It took me 2 years. So first year was a disaster. I lost one account and I had a drawdown on the second account, 50%. So the first year was a disaster, but on the second year became almost break even, and the third year became profitable. But that was because I didn't have any teachers. I didn't have anyone to learn Forex. Basically, I have been trading myself and learning myself and studying myself. So I think that's why it took me a bit longer time. And I didn't know about the stop loss. I didn't know how to backtest back then. So I had some, these kind of winding roads to be profitable. But with that experience, I'm now confident on my skill and trading, strategies, and that's why I can be safe psychologically too. All right, so I have done the Forex period analysis. So let me cover some other questions now. All right, Arvin says, hello Kay, I sent an email of my backtest result of 100 trades. All right, good job, good job. So I recommend everybody to do the backtesting trades, at least 100 trades. Yeah, so yeah, I will look at it and reply your email for sure. Yes, thank you for doing it. I think you must have learned a lot also along with this 100 trades. When you first backtest 100 trades, I think it's not easy. It takes days maybe or weeks to do it. But it saves a lot of time. Instead of taking 100 trades and real trades, you can just backtest and move the candles back and forth and just backtesting 100 trades. And that helps a lot in terms of the losing patterns and the psychology of your trades. And emotion, you monitor emotion as well. All right, yeah, good to see you everyone. Thank you for joining. All right, Archback says, do you record commission spread in your profit or statistics? Yes, I do record the spread. I take spread into consideration and track my records. Yep. Yeah, looks like NZD pairs are now strong, but it's just retracing backwards now. So yeah, I think the market is losing trending directions now. Oh, I can see that the JPY is getting weaker now, so we might see some JPY pairs trending. So let me go back to the trading view, and first let's look at the Euro JPY. Since JPY is going down, Euro JPY should be going up, and this is against the major trend. And how about USD JPY? USD JPY, JPY is bullish, sorry, JPY is bearish, so the market could go up and bullish, while it might break the resistance in this case. And pound JPY is now ranging, so we don't look at it. And AUD JPY, this one is also bearish range. And CAD JPY is also ranging right now. I think the market is in between the Kumo and Kijun-sen or within the Kumo now. Looks like it takes a bit time for today to read everything. So yeah, so CAD JPY is ranging now, and Swiss franc JPY is also in range because the market is simply in between Kijun-sen and Kumo now. So yeah, it's not good timing to trade, obviously. And in this case, you don't want to use the Tokyo box breakout either because we have no directions. So when you use Tokyo box, you might see the breakout, but soon it may retrace backwards within the Tokyo box. So yeah, make sure that you use Tokyo box also in the trending market. All right, let's see. Martin says, is that Pinbar confirmation on Euro USD daily time frame? So let's see. Euro USD Pinbar confirmation. Yeah, so there was a Pinbar, nice Pinbar, and there was a strong support here we can see. So in this case, we have to wait for the candle close right now. So if this candle close will become above the previous pin bar, so previous pin bar's high was technically marked here at this price level at 1.1333 level. So if today's close will be above that level, then from tomorrow it may retrace back to Tenkan-sen or Kijun-sen. But if it closes below the pin bar, and that will become a engulfing what I call inside bar. So we have to wait for the breakout towards the inside, towards either direction. So let's just wait for the candle close today and see what happens for tomorrow. So like when you see this without confirming the candle close, you might see that this is a reversal and you place a buy and the market retraces backwards. And most likely that's because you don't wait for the candle close. In this case, since this is daily chart, we have to wait until the end of the today. But if this is in 5-minute chart, then you better wait for the next 5 minutes. If this happens in 1-hour chart, you better wait for the next 1 hour. So depending on which time frame you look at, how long you want to wait for the candle close will be also different. But we can apply the same strategy, same rule in terms of waiting for the candle close. Archback says, if all time frames is trending, do you still look for entry if the price action from higher time frame looks like it is retracing or it hasn't broken any support resistance? If all the time frames are trending, then yes, I will look for the trading edge in the lower time frames. And yes, I do wait for the retracement. If it's only straight going up in the lower time frame, I have to wait for the retracement and buy. And when it's retracing, yes, I would wait for the pushback in lower time frame. So I confirm the pushback by using Fibonacci level, or potential pushback by looking at the stochastic gold cross or Bollinger Bands. All right, so let me see. Let me come back to some other comments now. All right. Okay, gold. All right, let me check gold and see what's happening right now. Commodity and gold daily chart. So, okay, looks like gold is still going up right now. Let me delete all these lines just to see the price action. So this is now going up, and the market is in the bullish still. The Kumo's up, Kijun Sen is still upwards, so the market is bullish still. But as I mentioned yesterday, we have to wait for the breakout of the resistance level 1877.11. I'm just waiting for the breakout and then place a buy afterwards. Because now it's been ranging for 1 week, this week, so the market might retrace. There is no buyers following in this situation for 1 week, so it may retrace. Alright, so let's see. Let me check some other comments now. Well, thank you for joining everyone, by the way. Yeah, as always, if you liked it, please press the like button before you leave. That would be great. EURCAD says, Kei-san, if daily chart is trending, price retrace and bounced off Kijun-sen, one of the Fibonacci levels, do you trade before price pushback to previous week? Do you trade before price pushback to previous week? Follow M30 or 1 hour trend? Yes, I do. Yeah. Yeah, I wait for the pushback to the previous week. Yeah, and then buy. That will be a discount price to buy. So that your stop loss will be very tight and you can go for bigger lot sizing with the same risk to percent on that trade. Alright, let's see. Milos says, in a P wave breakout, do you wait for the break of the P wave itself to take a sell trade, or do you still wait for the price to break the past lowest price? I wait for the P wave breakout and sell, and expect the market breaks the previous support level. Yeah, if the Kumo is showing up and down trending, and Kijun Sen also showing up and down, then after the P wave breakout, there's a good chance the market breaks the support or resistance. So that will be a great confirmation. I prefer, sometimes I like to trade before the breakout happens, before the break of the support resistance, so that when the market really breaks it, you know, the market just goes toward that direction so quickly, and that is very time efficient. In theory, in the textbook, it says you have to wait for the breakout and pull back and buy or sell. But you know, the market doesn't always happen like that. Sometimes without retracement, the market just keep going down or up after the breakouts, and you might not be able to enter in that case. Yeah, it happens to me, you know, sometimes. So I prefer to be in the trade before the breakout when I see a good setup. Alright, Jay says, hi Kay, could you share how to maximize the profit? Most of the trader got a problem to exit soon. When we should exit soon? So how to maximize the profit is simply by keep following the higher time frame direction. If daily is showing up, then you better keep trading the profits. You never exit manually. You only hold, buy and hold as long as it goes. But once you start to see retracement, and once you start to see Kijun Sen and Kumo goes flat, then that's when you look for an exit timing. Until then, you just, you know, no worry, just keep holding and, you know, just try other profits along the way. All right, so yeah, good to see you. Thank you for joining, everyone. Let's see, let me pick some other comments now. So yeah, I think the markets are now a bit ranging, so there's not much to talk about in terms of the entry edge. But so now let me quickly switch back to the Forex pairs and talk about the intraday trading style. So usually I follow daily chart or the forward charts to see which way, to see where I would place a buy or sell. But you know, when the market's always ranging like this way today, retracing in the higher time frames, sometimes I follow the 1 hour chart or the 30-minute time frame. So let me break it down to the 1 hour, or maybe let me break it down to the 30-minute chart. In 30-minute chart, and see which one is trending and ranging. So this is in 30-minute chart, and the Euro USD is now ranging still the Kumo flat, Kijun Sen flat, but it's about to break the resistance. So in that case, we can look for buy, but it's not happening yet, so we better hold. And the Euro AUD is flat, Euro Pound, I think this one is up. It's up, but the Kumo is too thin, so we better stay away. It might retrace backwards soon. So Kumo thickness and Kumo length is also important. So Euro JPY Kumo is too small, so we just ignore this one. And EURCAD looks good. EURCAD Kumo is very thick, and this is pointing up, and Kijun Sen, Tenkan Sen up, and Chikou span above the candles. So this is the situation in the 30-minute time frame, and the market broke the previous support level. So I think this is a nice confirmation for its bullishness. You know, the market just broke the previous resistance level and previous support level. So I can see that the market potentially goes up continuously. So with that in mind, we can look for the buy chance in the 5-minute chart. So let me cancel Ichimoku now. And let's see where we can buy. Alright, so Euro CAD, hold on, let me get to the strength chart one more time. And just pick CAD and the Euro. And Euro is very strong, CAD is very weak right now. So that's why it's going up. So that's confirmed. Alright, so in 5, so here we have to create a couple of scenarios. So one of the scenario would be the market retraces backwards and push back. Hold on. The market retraces backwards in this way and push back and goes up. In that case, buying over here will be great. But the market may not retrace all the way back to the previous resistance level. It may retrace in the middle and goes up this way too. In that case, we have to see which level, the Fibonacci level, it is. But now it just keeps going up this way, so we don't really see any other confirmations. So in this case, I wait for the pullback. Wait for a pullback, pushback, and buy. But one thing was that there was a Pinbar breakout. There was a Pinbar over here in 5, and the close price above the Pinbar. So it may go up continuously from here. So with these scenarios in our mind, so first I take the Fibonacci level from the low to high, like this way, and see how far the market will retrace backwards. Yeah, or this might become an engulfing candle. This might become a inside bar, and once we see inside, then at the breakout we can buy also. So this is how you look for exact entry edge, like this way. So let's see. So right now, in my eyes, I'm just looking at see if this will be an engulfing structure, or the market retraces and bounces at one of these Fibonacci levels and capture the buying edge. this chart, the candlestick is going to close in about 3 minutes and a half. So let's wait for 3.5 minutes and see how this candle will close. So you never jump into the market in this condition. Never jump in this condition. We have to wait for the candle close. Alright, in the meantime, let me come back to some other comments now. Alright, thank you for joining everyone. As always, good to see you here. Oh, let's see. Sensei, what Wipro? I'm not sure Wipro, so I can't answer to it. Yeah. Alright, let me check some other comments now. Archback says, hello Kay, what are all the possible confirmations you take to entry on lower time frame once you find a major trend? So it's said actually on this, my website, and go to free download and go to KTS, Kay's Trading Strategy. But because basically I'm explaining my analysis every day on my YouTube channel based on my own strategy. So please come to this webpage and there is a free download PDF that you can get. And in here, PDF, you will see a list of the indicators and lines that I take to capture the trading edges in lower time frames. And there is a video also here that you can watch to see overall system of my strategy. John says, my problem is how to know the end of the retracement in lower time frame using the Fibonacci and enter the trade. Yeah, so if you are still finding difficult to capture the entry edge, then first you can simply take the bounce. Simply take the Fibonacci bounce and buy and see how it goes. Yeah, sometimes there will be a fake bounce, the Fibonacci, and the market keeps going down. But in that case, simply you exit. So the exit timing is also very important. As soon as you see the market doesn't go towards the direction, then you better simply exit very quickly. Like I showed it to you on my performance on the month of October, my average pips for exit is only 7 pips. So I took 15 pips the most for exit in the month of October. So I exit very soon as the market retraces backwards. Martin says, how many pushback bars we have to wait to confirm the continuing trend? You can just only wait for one candlestick. So after pin bar, you wait for just one candlestick close, and if it's above the pin bar, then that will be a reversal, potentially. But the Kumo Kijun Sen needs to be flat when you see retracement. If Kijun Sen Kumo still down, then it might be fake, and the market may continue to go down. So, okay, so there is a nice pin bar over here as we waited, and in this case, I wait for one more candlestick. And if this candlestick closes above the pin bar, then I will buy. That was a 23.6% bounce also. That was nice. I expect the market continuously go up in this way. So I can buy right now. I can already buy right now and just place a stop loss below the previous low over here. This is going to be 38, or to be safer, I take 40 pips of stop loss in this particular trade and expect the market goes up in this way. So that will be my trade. And I follow 30-minute chart uptrend. In this particular case, I only follow 30-minute chart uptrend. So yeah, we'll see. And when you buy, you better also think about the exit timing. So when would you exit in this case? You expect the market goes up, but sometimes it traces backwards continuously. Like just like markets is like watching you, like as soon as you take a buy, the market soon retraces backwards. And it happens to me also. It happens to me. I'm not perfect 100%, so I'm only winning rate is like 35% in October. So when I enter the market retraces backwards, and it happens. But the point is that where you will exit is the question. You don't want to keep holding the buy as long as the market, goes down all the way. You don't want to keep holding it. So you have to think about when to exit, and you buy here. So for myself, one of the exit timing will be after the breakout of Pinbar. So once the market breaks this level 1.4316 over here, that will be one of the exit timings. Depending on how the market retraces and breaks that level, I will exit. If the market breaks that level in I wave, then most likely I won't exit, because it might become still bullish in the wave in this way. It might be a fake breakout and the market goes up along with the 30-minute chart uptrend. So in that case, I won't exit. However, if the market, let's say, marks double top and breaks that level, then most likely I will exit, because double top and neckline breakout and also Pinbar breakout, the market could reverse all the way to the stop loss. So in that situation, I will exit. Or if I see the it could be triple top or head and shoulders could be happen. We might have head and shoulders like this way, and the market breaks that level. In that case, I will also exit too. So anyhow, if I see reversal confirmation from here after I enter the buy, then simply I exit. And I usually do so before the price hit the stop loss. But once the market goes up this way, and at some point I move the stop loss to break even. So this is my stop loss, and I moved my stop loss to break even above the position so that I don't lose in this case. That will be either break even or win game, and I can relax and leave charts for hours. So yeah, I will just wait for these confirmations and look to buy. Alright, thank you for joining everyone. Great to see you. I see many new members today on my YouTube channel live stream. So thank you for joining everyone. Great to see you as always. Alright, so let's see. Alright, so I think it's time to end the session and switch to the Ichimoku membership live stream. So yeah, that will be the end for today's public live stream. So yeah, thank you for joining everyone once again, and I hope you learned something new on today's live stream. So always, today's lesson is always wait for the candlestick close and see if where market goes. And before you take trades, you better create a scenario. If the market goes towards their direction, then when you move the stop loss to break even. If the market goes against you, then when you exit. With this scenario in mind, always you have to trade. Execute the trades. Then you should be good. You can be a non-losing trader in the long run. So once again, thank you for joining today. If you liked it, please press the like button, and please do subscribe and click the bell button so that you get notified as I do these live streams or video sessions every day on my YouTube channel. So for those who are joining public, I will see you in the next one. And for those who are joining as Ichimoku member, I will see you soon at the Ichimoku membership live. So yeah, until I see you next time, please stay healthy, stay safe, and stay gold, everyone. Bye for now. Mata ne. Thank you.